one red, pour out the Jameson for ancestors to swig.
You rescue me yet again. You put me first everywhere. You make me feel better than the mother do. You rescue me yet again. You put me first everywhere. You make me feel better than the mother do.
Thank you for tuning to the Black Fathers Initiative of Cleveland YouTube page. Make sure you guys click the link in the bio, like, subscribe, you know what to do. So, once again, you know what we do here, all black everything, black love, black relationships, black wealth, black community, black solutions, black knowledge, all black everything. So, today I came across this, and this was on Dr. Umar's page, and the reason that I'm going to review this right quick is because I put up a post called Teachable Moments, where I feel like there's times where single black mothers, their sons may say something or do something, and instead of them telling them, no, you're a little boy, little boys don't do that, they encourage and nurture the child. You know what I'm saying? And I don't fault women for it because they don't know, they don't have that man sense built into them. So they don't know that their son, in my opinion, I'm not a psychiatrist or anything, but I feel as though when your son comes to you and says certain things, it's because he doesn't know. And at that point in time, it is your job as a parent to direct them. And in my opinion, you direct them based off of the gender they were born with. Now, that's just me. That's my opinion. That's how I raise my child. But I feel like if your child is born with male genitalia, you should raise him as a male. If they're born with female genitalia, then you should raise them as a female. Once again, that's just my choice. That's how I feel. I know that it's a different world out there now, but that's just me. So when I say that to say our boys, unfortunately, are not grown up to be boys. I mean, grown up to be men. They're grown up to be males, okay, because they're still males, but they're not men. They're males who act like women. And this video right here is one of the reasons why. So let's check this out.
Okay, look at yourself.
Oh my days.
I can get inside.
This is so nice.
It looks pretty nice.
Thank you, Sissy.
You're welcome. Do you like it? Okay, cool. But yeah, continue. That's funny. Okay, do this. Ah! You look sickening, darling. Do you want to see it? Okay, look at yourself.
Oh my days.
I can get inside.
This is so nice.
It looks pretty nice.
Thank you, Sissy.
You're welcome. Do you like it? Okay, cool. But yeah, continue.
So first
That's
off,
funny.
I would say that she probably didn't have a man in her life. Unfortunately, and then she sounds like she might be from a different country. But these are just guesses. I don't know for sure. I don't know this woman's background or nothing, but I'm just guessing because I feel like if she did have a man in her household or a man in her life, there's no way that she would do her son like that. Or we don't know if this is her son or not. This might not be her son. This may be her nephew. I don't know who it is, but for a woman, a black woman, to do this to a little black boy is unacceptable. Honestly, it really is unacceptable. And let's talk about the teachable moment. The teachable moment obviously was when the little boy said something like, you know, hey, I want to try some makeup on. Or hey, what's that? Can I have eyeliner? Can I have my fingernails painted? Now this is a little boy. This little boy looks probably about maybe 6, probably no older than 10. Okay, so he's still young, still very still very fresh and able to basically sucking in everything, right? These are your youngest years with your children are the most influential years, because the things that you do and the things that they see, they're going to pick up and do those things and carry them through life, unless they are told that, oh, you know what, I can do that, you can't do that, because I'm grown. Stuff like that. You have to tell children what they can do and what they can't do. So if my son was to ever come to me and say, hey, Dad, can I wear some makeup? Or, hey, Dad, can I paint my nails? I would say no. That's what women do. You're not a woman, you're a man. So men, we don't paint our nails. Now, you can get a clear coat if you want to paint. If my son, let's just say for instance, my son was just adamant about getting his nails painted or some shit, right? And I would tell him like, yo, men don't get their nails painted. Now, you can get a manicure, you know what I mean? And you let a woman manicure your fingers and get your hands and fingers right. You get a pedicure too. Have a woman do your toes. But you sitting at home filing your nails and shit like your mama do, and no, bro. No, you can't do that. Don't let me catch you doing that, okay? Because that's what women do. You're not a woman, so you're not going to do woman things. That's just me. So seeing this for me was definitely sickening, because I'm just like, why? Why would you do that little boy like that? And now that little boy is, I don't know this little boy either, but I'm quite sure he's very, very confused. He's probably borderline talking about being gay. I'm just guessing, because it seems as though he really enjoyed putting on makeup. And once again, the only reason, in my opinion, that he even enjoys it is because his mom is nurturing the behavior. If his mother was like, or the lady was like, oh no, boys don't wear makeup, you're not gonna put no makeup on, he probably would have been like, oh, okay, cool, well then I can't wear makeup because that's what girls do and I'm a boy. It probably would have been that simple. I'm quite sure. I mean, I don't know, but I'm just saying it probably would have been that simple to just tell him like, no, you don't do those things. That's what women do. You're a man. You don't do that. You do this. You do these things. So like I said, teachable moments. When you just take it and just be like, when your son come to you and he says something that's feminine, it's your job as a woman to be able to detect that and say, no, you're not a little girl, you're a boy. And boys do this. Not, oh, okay, you want to try some makeup on? Oh, okay, come on, let's go. Let's put some makeup on your face. No. Little boys don't wear makeup. That's the first thing little boys don't wear makeup. And then another thing, unfortunately, I'm quite sure his father probably isn't in the picture, because maybe if his father was in the picture more, he probably wouldn't even be going through this. So, I mean, it's a lot of, I'm not just going to blame everything on the woman, because once again, his dad definitely isn't there, because I'm quite sure if a man was in the house with them, he wouldn't be allowing his son to wear makeup on his face. So, the closest thing that my son has done, and I lightweight had an issue with that kinda, was face painting. Like when we was in Disney World, he got his face painted and stuff, and I was kind of skeptical about that. I ain't gonna lie to you, cause I'm like, shit, nigga, all right, go wash that shit off, nigga. We don't paint your face. We don't play makeup and stuff like that. We don't. I let him do it because we was with family, and his grandmama wanted him to do it and stuff like that. And it was, he's a kid being a kid. You know what I'm saying? So of course he's not even thinking anything about no makeup or nothing like that, because we don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't promote that around the house. So he got his face painted, and that was that. There was no coming back like, Dad, can you, can I paint my face every day, or can I, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if he said that shit, I'd have been like, no, you cannot. That was a special occasion, and that was You know, that's only when we're out at amusement parks and, you know, having fun and stuff, you can get your face painted. Ain't no face paint in the house, bro. What are you talking about? Like, so that's just me though. But yeah, so this was sad. And it's crazy to see it firsthand, but you know, but we talk about it as a community, how our young men are, you know, being more feminine and acting more feminine. But once again, you have to put some of the blame, a lot of the blame, on the fathers not being in these young men's life. I mean, you know, like I stated, it is very, very important that you're as a man, you're in your daughter's life and your son's life. You know what I mean? Both of them. Like, I'm not, you know, I got a girl and I got a boy. So, you know, you have to be in your children's life, period, and you have to be in their life every day, all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying you got to be at home all day, every day, but you got to, you know, talk to them, you know, a lot. You know what I'm saying? Connect with them, see what's going on with them. You know what I mean? But once again, like I stated, you know, it's just a lot on our black community because once again, with these single mothers, we know that it's a single mother raising a lot of times multiple children. She has multiple jobs. She has to keep a roof over their head. And once again, if there's no man there to instill these values and morals into their sons and daughters, that divine masculinity in the house with that divine feminine, like that shit is magical. Like that shit makes, you know, that shit makes good children. Just put it like that. But not saying you can't get a rotten apple out of a two-parent household, because you definitely can. But the majority of two-parent households are producing some pretty well-mannered individuals. But like I stated, there's always a what's the word I'm looking for? There's always a bad, you know, there's always one that, you know, is gonna get through the fence or whatever. But you know, it is what it is. But we all know that single-parent households compared to two-parent households, there's just a difference. So seeing this, like I say, was just sad. And you know, hopefully, you know, this young man or this young lady, you know, somebody talks to her and talks to this little boy and puts them on the tracks that they need to be on to be successful in life. I don't know. Maybe she's going to be a makeup artist. Maybe he'll be a makeup artist. You know, it is what it is. But I just hate seeing our little boys having to go through this, man, because he doesn't know any better. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't know any better, yo. He doesn't. And you're just, like I say, you're just kind of like making it so he feels like, oh, okay, well, if I want to be beautiful, I got to wear makeup. If I want to be cool, or if I want to make my mama happy and like my mama, then I got to, you know, it's just, I don't know. Like I say, it's just, to me, it's just bad. So, appreciate the love, guys. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, www.blackfathersofcleveland.com. That's our nonprofit website if you want to check out some of the things that we're doing in the community. Really appreciate the love. Peace.